Hey, what's up, traders? The watch list video here for Friday, February 4th. I'm showing you the SPY. It was kind of an ugly day. I think the Dow was down, I want to say like 500 points. We finally got that red day I've been kind of expecting since we had this huge move in the market over the last few days, right? So we got this big sell-off today. I'll show you on an intraday basis. Just kind of grinding lower all day. But if you were not around in after hours, Amazon reported today after hours, closed at 2776.91. As I'm babbling, is trading at 3,180. So pretty close. I mean, somewhere right about where my cursor is. So that is probably going to lift the entire market after Facebook tanked the entire market. So tale of two stocks, I guess, right? Most people I know use Amazon, right? You see packages being dropped off at almost everybody's house all the time. Facebook has done nothing but turn housewives into high school mean girls. So I definitely see the difference between those two companies. Anyway, what do we? DWAC, DWAC. Speaking of today, I said yesterday, as the chart looked like this, was my favorite chart coming into the session. Here's the daily. I will show you a couple ideas put forth in chat. One of them was by Keith R, and I'm going to try to zoom in here. We all knew we liked this chart anyway. It really took off out of the gate, then just put in a nice, put in a nice 5-minute buy setup. Keith R gave the idea on a 5 trigger, knowing that we had the high of day and stacked catalysts above that, right? And it's a recent high flyer. So it was a smart way to get in, which would have been over this candle at 78.48 right there. Your worst case stop's going to be 77.23. You know, just typical 5-minute buy setup, and man, that thing just took off. I also gave a, if you didn't catch that entry right there, I gave a whole number flush, twos buy zone. No, the whole number flush. Yeah, let me switch to twos. My idea was below 81, all right? As it started to come down here, I said the whole number flush, twos buy zone, looking below 81, and it literally went to 80, 85, and then did another. So there was a couple neat ideas on DWAC in the chat room. Speaking of which, we're definitely going to keep an eye on that one tomorrow. KAVL, penny stock, but massive volume and a pretty strong move. We're going to watch that one. Pinterest, PINS, gap down today, ugly chart, and I believe, and I better double check this, believe they had earnings after hours. Bear with me, I'm checking right now. Yeah. So it looks like revenue's growing, blah, blah, blah. Looks like a beat in revenues and I think a beat on earnings as well. Anyway, in after hours, it's trading at 29.43 right now. It looks like it was over 32 at one point. But either way, anyone holding this short into earnings are going to be in trouble. So that makes that one interesting tomorrow. Same thing with Snap, SNAP, Snapchat. It looked like this going into earnings. As I'm babbling right now, it's trading at 38.32. So all the way up here. So again, shorts call, right? Shorts in trouble there. Nice move in after hours. So we're going to watch that one tomorrow. AFRM, a payment provider, buy now, pay later provider, something like that. I think just Amazon might get this one going. And right now it's trading in after hours at 63.29. So that not gapping up as much, but again, it's showing some strength. You know, these 3 days in a row, maybe it's finally bottomed. So you may have some shorts caught on that one as well. We're going to watch that one tomorrow. DXC, nice breakout today. We'll see if it gives a continuation setup tomorrow. BON, gap up, big volume, closed kind of close to where it opened, but in after hours, this actually was up over 440 at one point. It's trading at 425 right now. So we're definitely going to keep an eye on that one. KSCP, ugly chart. Had the IPO day, sold off, then a 2-day rip, and now it's back down, fairly close to the IPO, the low of the IPO day. It opened here, but anyway, an interesting chart. I definitely want to keep an eye on that one tomorrow as a potential bounce play, only if we get an A+ setup. XELA had a really nice move, percentage-wise, keep that in mind. It moved from like 50 cents to 95 in a few days, and then you've got a couple, well, you got, I guess, one lower high, but a couple days lower So I want to keep an eye on that one to maybe turn back up. PYPL is PayPal, and it's just really, really beaten up. There's the weekly chart. So you 120, and this is going back a couple years though, was kind of resistance here, so maybe a flush of 120, especially if we get downside shape into that area tomorrow, might be worth a tradable bounce. We'll see. I won't trade any of these unless I get an A+ setup. And then Etsy, another one that looked ugly into earnings, and I'm pretty sure they had earnings. I'll double check as I'm battling here. Right now it's trading at 136 in after hours. So another interesting one where some shorts might be in trouble. And before I get off here, let me double check and just make sure I'm right. Nope, that didn't work. ETSY. And let's see. It's possible. I'm not seeing it. I could be wrong. It might have had earnings. But it's possible that it's just gapping up because Amazon's so strong. And, they're both, I guess, internet retailers, sort of. But I'm not sure. I'll have to double check and see if Etsy reported. But either way, it's gapping up, maybe just because of Amazon. So I want to watch that one as well. We'll find some other gappers in the pre-market as well. And there should be plenty of action tomorrow. We'll see, right? Anyway, I'm done babbling. See you guys in the chat room.